what's up you guys? My name is Tyler Ruggie. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today I am finally doing an updated pet room tour. Things are just constantly changing in the pet room and I just got done doing a bunch of upgrades for my animals. So I have a lot of new enclosures in here and just things have been changed around. I'm really proud of the way everything looks and I'm really excited to show you guys what I've done to upgrade my animals. I never know if I should call this a pet room tour or a reptile room tour because most of my animals in this room are reptiles. I have a singular amphibian and then I have a bunch of invertebrates and stuff. Really the only thing in here that isn't like a reptile slash invert, I think, is my hedgehog. So reptile and a single amphibian and a hedgehog room tour is about to be on the way. Super excited for that. There's like a freaking fly somewhere. Thank you, Bioactive Enclosures, for cursing me. Anyways, before we get into this pet room tour, reptile room tour, whatever you want to call it, I want to give a huge thanks to ZooPix for sponsoring today's video. So ZooPix is an app where you can share pictures and videos of your pets, like just literally a social media platform for pets. It's not just an app for cats and dogs, it's literally any animal, any pet you have, whether it be cats, dogs, farm animals, reptiles, fish, literally anything, and you can have multiple different profiles for all your different pets under one account and you can easily switch between accounts. There's also a weekly pet show that you can enter and you can vote on different people's pets and who you want to win, and you can collect trophies and ribbons in these pet shows. Not to brag, but Nova did win an award in one of the pet shows last year. You can earn and collect treats from your community participation to boost your status on your account. You can enter and host Zootivities, which are fun themed hashtag contests. A really unique thing about this app is the notification sounds it makes will match with what pet you use. So there's like barking, meowing, hissing, chirping, quacking, ribbit, like whatever pet you have, it will make the sound for the notification. There are themed contests as well. So like later this month, there's going to be a Halloween pet contest, which I will be entering. So I want you guys to make sure you download the app, enter the contest. I will put a link down below in the description so you can download the app. Huge thanks to ZooPix for sponsoring today's video. And now we can get into my animal room tour. So let's start over by the door over there, shall we? Hello. Was that awkward? I think that was kind of weird. Oh my god, the animal room. Oh, okay, that was strange too. Hello. I'm entering the animal room. Okay. I don't know what to say. Like, what do you say? Like, I don't... Okay, anyways. Wasn't that a cool entrance? No, it wasn't. Okay. This area of the animal room hasn't really changed. I have this door organizer that I've always had. This literally just has random things in it that does not pertain to my animal room at all. There's this controller that I don't know what it's for. I think it's literally for like one of those LED lights that lights up that I probably don't even have anymore. So my glasses from back when I wore glasses. I have since had LASIK eye surgery, so I don't need these anymore. I also used to wear contacts, which is why you probably haven't seen me in glasses unless you watch some of my really old videos. Is this a look? I should get like not prescription lenses in this so that I can just wear them for fun. Wouldn't that be cool? No? Okay. I think they're really nice glasses, I think they're cool, but it hurts my eyes to wear them because my vision was not good, so good thing I got LASIK eye surgery, which I have a video about. I literally filmed it because LASIK sponsored me, so watch that video. I'm pretty sure it got demonetized because surgery videos apparently aren't ad friendly. Does anyone else remember these? Anyone? Am I too old? Okay, well, I have one of these in here that I haven't touched in a while. Nothing relevant is here. And then there's this cool poster that was sent to me by ZooMed. It's like a UVB chart, which I actually use kind of frequently just to reference because it's cool. They just have a bunch of different like UVB bulbs, their outputs, just a general guide of different animals and what Ferguson zone they're in. And then I'm gonna like show you guys what's in front of the poster, or like over here we have a whiteboard that is out of focus, but this is where I write down like animal feedings, when certain snakes are fed, just so I can keep track because they're not all on the same schedule. And then over here, we just have a wall of pet portraits that was sent to me by Chewy. And these are all pictures that are from my Instagram. They're all like paintings. And then we can move into the rest of the animal room. So starting over here, we have not all of my snake enclosures, but this is like almost half of them. So my stack of snake enclosures used to be on the wall it's facing, which is where my custom cages unit is now located. All of my biggest snakes, I guess you could say, are over here. So at the very bottom of the stack, there's my dwarf reticulated python Solomon, and he's a Motley Tiger dwarf retic from Reach Out Reptiles. Would highly recommend them if you're looking for a dwarf or a super dwarf retic. Right above that, there is my common boa Athena, and then there's Aphrodite, my Brazilian rainbow boa, and then Monty, my ball python. I've had some people ask me about Monty because I feel like I haven't shown Monty, and he's like a fan favorite, so Monty is still thriving. He's up here. And what you will notice about all of these enclosures that has changed recently is I did add lights to all of them. I decided to provide UVB lighting to all of my animals because in the wild, everything has some sort of UVB exposure and has the option to come out and bask, even if they're technically nocturnal or just not really active during the day in general. So it's just more natural to give them the option to bask. So for most of them, I am using the Shade Dweller bulb from Arcadia. I did get the Arcadia Lamp Guard Pro, so that's basically the cage that's around the UVB bulbs, and that just makes it so my snakes can't actually like wrap around the bulbs or touch them or anything like that. I have noticed changes in their behavior, which was really interesting to witness. A lot of my snakes that I don't normally see out during the day, I now sometimes just see them out basking under their UVB bulbs. So I would highly recommend the Arcadia Shade Dweller bulbs and their Lamp Guard Pros. You can buy them from lightyourreptiles.com. And the Shade Dweller bulb is pretty small. So for my bigger enclosures, I did use the just 6% T5. Now that we're done ranting about UVB, like I said, this is just the stack of my bigger snakes. Athena is definitely my biggest snake. I have my rainbow boa, and then one of my ball pythons. My other ball python is going to be over here, which is next. Up here, we have this old enclosure. This used to be Tesla's enclosure, but I moved Tesla into something slightly bigger, which we're gonna see in a sec. And then this is just a bin where I have my breeder dubia roaches. Just have it up here because it's out of the way, and also it's like warmer up here and they like the warmth. Over here we just have my thermostats. Thermostats are very important, so I didn't want to like exclude the fact that I do have thermostats that control the heat in all of my enclosures. It just regulates everything. And I also just have an air purifier in here to help purify the air, you guessed it. And then over here we have Tesla's enclosure. So Tesla is my VPI lesser xanthic ball python. Tesla has probably gotten a little bit bigger since you guys have last seen him. I'll actually take him out, why not? Hello, sorry to bother you, friend. So here's Tesla. Look how pretty he is. He's getting so big. His cute little face. Oh no, that's my camera. Aw. So yeah, that's Tesla. And look how big he's getting. He was just a tiny little noodle when I first got him, and he's growing up, so we love to see it. And then down here in this enclosure, we have Momo, my hedgehog. This probably doesn't look like a normal hedgehog cage if you look at it closely because there's dirt in here, and not a lot of people keep their hedgehogs on dirt. I decided to make my hedgehog cage bioactive. There was at one point a bunch of live plants in there, and they all died because I neglected them. I'm not gonna lie, I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. I just let them die because I suck at keeping a lot of different plants alive, especially succulents and arid plants. Not my forte, so
killed them.
We'll see if Momo wants to say hi. She's so tolerant of me, like I do not deserve her. I need to do more hedgehog videos. Momo, will you be in more videos with me? Please. You're the cutest in the world. Yes, you are. Look how cute she is. Oh, look at her face. She is so cute. Oh my god. Okay, she sounds like a lawnmower. So yeah, that's Momo's cage. She just, you know, sleeps all day, runs on her wheel by night. It's really just riveting. Down here at the bottom, we have my pet tub. And by pet tub, I do mean my sunbeam snake. She's been doing surprisingly well. Opal has been just, you know, living in the dirt, coming out to eat. That's really all I see of her. Which is why I call her my pet tub. I can't take her out because, again, she only comes out when I feed her and I don't like to dig her up. I'll have probably provided some footage of one of the last times I've seen her out and just pulled out my phone and filmed her. So next over here on the floor we have my Zen habitat. This is Egret's enclosure. Egret is my carpet python. She's a jaguar carpet python. I've talked about this on my channel before. Wouldn't really recommend buying a jaguar carpet python because the jaguar gene causes neurological issues. It is very sad because I can't imagine they have a wonderful quality of life with a neurological issue, which is why I personally wouldn't recommend purchasing one. I did get mine from like a rehoming situation. The enclosure is a Zen habitat. I love Zen habitats. If you guys would like to check out Zen habitats, I do have an affiliate link in the description. And then that's basically that, I think. So now we can move on to the next shelf of animals. Over here, we have my crested gecko enclosures. I think Luna is in this enclosure, and then I actually know that for a fact. Luna is in this enclosure, Lance is in this enclosure, and then just right here next to them, we have this tub. This just has my African giant millipedes. I'll see if any of them are out so I can actually show you them. So this one isn't one of the full grown ones, but it's still pretty like decently sized. Anyways, it's basically just a large millipede. And I know everyone is like freaked out by them usually because they have an ungodly amount of legs. They are pretty much harmless, believe it or not. They will not bite you. They will not do anything to cause harm. So they are nothing to fear unless you're just afraid of the amount of legs they have. That is a millipede, a giant one. If you've ever seen one, it is big. A big boy or girl. I'm not really sure which one you are. I personally think the way their legs move is really cute. I know that's probably an unpopular opinion, but I think that they're adorable. If you're wondering what it feels like to have hundreds of legs crawling on your hand, it kind of feels like when your hand like falls asleep and there's like a bunch of little prickles, but in like one concentrated area. That's the best way I can describe how it feels. It's not bad. It really isn't bad. It's honestly, I think it's a good thing. So anyways, I'm gonna stop talking before I make everyone just want to leave. Anyways, haha, let's move on. So starting with this enclosure, this is Obi, my scaleless corn snake. Oh, Obi's actually like kind of, he's looking at us in the hide. I don't think I'm gonna disturb him because if I took out every single animal I owned while filming, this video would be very long. But yeah, Obi's in here, and then we have, these are all tarantulas, so they're all labeled. This is my P. erminia, my P. metallica, Nanduchromatus, Brachypelma hamori, Grammosola pulchra, and my Hapalapis sb columbia. Those aren't all my tarantulas, but those are a good amount of them, at least. And then I have a couple more up here, which we'll get to. That's what's on that little section. All right, so moving on to this next shelf, we have my Asian forest scorpion, a couple more tarantulas, my dwarf African bullfrog ceiling, we have my tricolored hognose, and then we have, everyone just loves my Madagascar hissing cockroaches, which are in this one. They get their name because if you touch them, they hiss, which they're completely harmless, again. They just be hissing and thinking that they are intimidating, but I'm not intimidated by them. Most people probably are though. So I guess they're doing a good job. I think that's it for this shelf. Over here, I have my Mist King system. It mists all of my enclosures that I need daily misting on. And then there's a bucket up here that I keep like all of the water in. And then, wow, we're almost done. Isn't this sad? We get to my final enclosures. So Custom Cages sent me this entire unit for some of my animals. And it's been life-changing. I can't lie to you. They also all have locks. What you also might have noticed is literally all of my enclosures that have sliding doors, I have locks on them. Well, I think it's just good practice to have locks on your enclosures if the doors just slide open. But I also don't trust any of you, especially you, Malachi. I feel like you would try to escape, and I don't trust you. What's also nice is obviously this just like slides open. All the lights and cords and everything goes in here. I also have like the thermostat and hygrometer and thermometer and all that crap in here. And then the backgrounds are made from Aqua Decor backgrounds. So up top we have my Palmetto Corn Snake Sprinkles. Yes, that enclosure is ridiculously large for Sprinkles, but by the time he's full grown, I think it will be a good enclosure for him. And then moving on down here, we have my Bearded Dragon Malachi, and his enclosure is bioactive. At the very bottom here, we have my Blue Tongue Skink, Castor. He decided to come out and say hello. Castor, do you want to come out? Hi, Castor. Look! It's kind of deceiving because it doesn't actually look like there's as much substrate in here as there actually is, but the substrate actually goes down to like the bottom here. So there is a solid like probably 5 inches of substrate in the deepest areas. Isn't that right, Castor? You're a good boy. There you go. Into the log. Gotta lock it, because I don't want any escaped puppies in this room. And yeah, I mean, that pretty much sums up the room tour, other than I also have like this closet that we didn't really go into. But there's not really much to see. There's just random supplies in there. And then up top, there's isopod bins. So, I mean, they're cool. Isopods are cool. I have some cool isopods. My Dairy Cow isopods are probably the favorite ones that I have because they're called Dairy Cow isopods. And I think that pretty much sums up my animal room tour. Thank you guys so much for watching today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed your look around the animal room. If you guys enjoyed it, make sure to give it a thumbs up, make sure you're subscribed, make sure to turn on notifications. Once again, huge thanks to ZooPix for sponsoring today's video. Make sure to download it, the link is down below, and also make sure to participate in the upcoming Halloween pet show, and make sure to vote for me in the pet show so that I can be the winner, or at least be in the top few. Malachi also says subscribe to the channel if you want to see more of me. So yeah, if that's not a reason to subscribe, I don't know what is. So yeah, anyways, I will see you guys in my next video.